Cooking with Cake this morning. Charlene Patton with the Kansas Soybean Commission is with us today with comfort foods for these cold weather days that just make us crave that nice feeling like you're home on the couch, right, Charlene?
That's right. And we like recipes that are easy to do, right?
Right, absolutely. Very easy and very tasty. You usually bring both.
Well, and this is going to be perfect. This is one of my favorite recipes, and I've started it a little bit here. We have 2 tablespoons of margarine, which is a soy product, and then we have a cup of carrots, a cup of celery, half a cup of onions that we've just kind of sauteed in there. And now we're going to add the rest of the ingredients. I'm going to let you add our soy flour blend. And we want to add that now because we've got a little bit of the margarine still in there.
Yeah.
And this will blend that in there, and that is going to just thicken our soup just a little bit. Now we'll add our seasoning, and this is sage, so that gives it a wonderful flavor.
And it's just a ground sage, right?
Okay, it's a half a teaspoon there, and a little bit of salt there for a little bit of flavor.
Sure.
And then we're going to add 1 cup of edamame.
I love this stuff.
And it is so easy. Be sure when you get it in the package that you get the shelled edamame. It's ready to go. And then
or you'll be working for a while.
That's right. And we have a half a cup of just coarsely chopped fresh mushrooms. And I love this addition to it.
Sure.
All right. And then we have our chicken. Now this is roasted chicken, and if you have leftover chicken, this would be a great recipe. It's 2 cups there. Great. Or you could also do the deli chicken in the grocery store.
Easy.
And buy that, And I found in doing this recipe that will give you about 4 cups of chopped chicken from that deli. So you could freeze 2 cups to have this recipe again later.
You're talking about like the rotisserie chicken? Oh yeah, those are great.
Yeah, that makes it easy. Now we're going to add 4 cups of chicken broth. And if you want a low sodium version to this, just pick the low sodium chicken broth. And that is all there is to it. I'm going to turn that up a little bit. And what we want to do is cook this for about 15 minutes. It'll cook the vegetables. But for the next step, the dumplings, we want this to be boiling. So we'll see those bubbles in there, and we'll heat that and be ready to go to make the dumplings.
Okay, so the idea is to put those dumplings on top of the soup later on, right?
Yes.
Okay, a whole lot more to come. But so far, we've got carrots, onions, celery, and we've got the chicken in there, and along with some spices and the mushrooms as well. So it's all good stuff. And of course, the edamame is the soy product that you always try to incorporate.
It is. It adds that extra soy protein that we have in here. But we actually have the soy flour blend, we have the margarine, and the chicken that gives us some of the soy protein too.
And chicken are fed through means of soy as well.
That's right. They are the soybean meal. I love this recipe in that when you're making soup, those dumplings add that special touch at the end. And I don't know about you, but I love dumplings, and this is so easy to make. We're going to show how to make them in an easy way.
All right. Well, I caught you there one time. You said dumplings, but every other time you've been talking about them, you called them dumplings. So I can tell you like it. I can tell it's near and dear to your heart. So if you want to hang around for some dumplings, well, we're making those later with Charlene Patton. But check out the Kansas Soybean Commission if you need any information about what is healthy in that .org is the website. 877 KS Soybean as well as how you can get a hold of them. Charlene, let's do this again in just a few minutes.
All right.
All right, we'll be back. Stay with us.